What is this little thing?
What we got going on?
Huh?
We got some sound now, y'all. I
Are we
reckon. Let
good?
me let
Let
me
us
turn
know
my
if
volume up
we.
a little bit.
Put-
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
I can hear you.
can y'all hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But Trisha's saying still no sound.
No, I can hear
Oh,
you.
you can hear it on there.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Oh,
See.
there you go.
I hear you.
All right. All right. So they can hear us now. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. I am your host, Veronica, back with you on this Tuesday.
You're
So
kind of slow on that bell now. I might have to either take the bell or bring
Go
my
get
bell.
it, Victor. Get
We'll
it.
slide it over here, Miss
here,
Destiny.
here we go.
There we go.
Welcome back, Destiny.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah.
Destiny party all weekend, so her voice is gone.
Where you
She's
part of that?
spilling all of my tea
Where you part of that?
at the Golden Saddle
Where's that at? Is that
on
at
151.
the Golden Side? Oh, the midgets. You was there with the
But
midgets?
the midgets wasn't there this weekend. They had karaoke on Saturday.
You was singing?
I was singing.
You got a signature song?
No, I had to cater to my audience.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I was singing some country. I sang some Adele, some
Okay.
Lady Antebellum.
that's dope.
Yeah.
I'm working on this. I have one signature song that I sing. I'm working on Simple Man by Shine Down. I'm working on that right now. I'm working on that.
Because yours were
Wanted Dead or Alive. My
yes.
song.
I used to love hearing you sing that.
Yeah. But
That
I'm
was a good one.
but we're gonna cross over to Shine Down. Simple Man. That's gonna be the next one. Me and my son.
Okay. Oh, you and your son. So y'all working on it together.
Oh yeah.
So how was your weekend, Victor?
I went to a black party
Mhm.
at the new Epic Center. It was cool. Um I got a chance to dress up. Me and John was together.
Yeah.
I found out John don't like 360 booths. I don't know. I probably begged John for an hour straight. And he finally was like, bro, I'm not getting on no damn 360. I was like, all right, man. But yeah, man, I had a chance to kick it with John this weekend. That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your 360 on your story.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Had my $40 in my hand.
I love the 360 booth.
I do too.
Your girl got one, ain't it? Your old coworker. What's her name?
Mhm. Heather.
Yeah, Heather's got one.
Yep. Yep.
What'd you do?
You know, I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did. Spent time with loved ones, family. That's, always important. Did that, did a little shopping that was
Mhm.
not planned, but we did a little shopping.
And what did we do while shopping?
What did we do?
We ate. We indulged.
Yes,
Mhm.
we did.
Mhm.
Edibles?
Ate.
No,
Oh,
she was bad.
I was bad.
The
And you-
fitness Veronica was bad.
I was bad. And I said this week I was gonna be good. And I kind of messed up today.
yeah.
But I'm going back tomorrow. Like yesterday, I think I had a salad. Today, we ain't even going to talk about it.
They drug test at the radio station.
They do not.
Get me a job, they. I'm tired, man. I might want to indulge in some stuff too.
State jobs don't either.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As we sip our tea tonight, we are sipping on some tangy tangerine, whatever. it is.
Tangerine.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Tangerine. Something new we're trying, but it's really good. What's going on, people? I see you out there. Patricia, yes. Kim, I see Kim Johnson is watching. Hey, Kim. Noah's watching his silly self. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Michelle Brewer.
I saw the TikTok you did with Noah. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like
I'm like, he does the most.
it. He's a
The
genuine dude.
Most.
Genuine.
Yeah. He never changes. He never switches up. No matter who
Check
he's
it
around,
out.
he's always Noah Johnson. So I love that about my people.
If y'all would have put what I put in my tea in there, y'all might would have, kind of,
Been a little hype.
yeah, you know what I'm
Hype,
saying?
hype.
Because I could feel it moving now.
Oh.
moving.
We only have tea in our mugs, sir.
Yes.
So
I may be coming out of this sweater though, because it's getting
little
Hot.
toasty. Well, you know, normally I have my arms out, but I'm like, it's 30 degrees
It
out.
is 30.
But I would have been fine in here though. But I just,
Mhm.
you know, I just decided to just throw on this long sleeve.
The Lover shirt. That's cute.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I've someone threw a topic at me this evening, as a matter of fact. And we can jump on that right quick before we get into this email letter. And I must say that this email letter is it's a little heartbreaking. It's a little sad. So we're gonna get into
Why are you laughing at heartbreak, sir?
I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll
yeah.
see.
Oh Lord.
Hey, both Michelle's. My BFF is watching as well. Michelle Smalls and Michelle Brewer.
Hey Barbara.
Hey, Barbara. Oh, you know what?
So I hope
Hey,
we're
Ann.
gonna have Shirley. As long as Barbara's cool, but let's not bring Shirley in.
Oh,
Them two don't get along.
not at all.
No.
No, we're gonna leave Shirley out. All right. So the topic, we can talk about this briefly. All right. It says Black men and Black women. Can we start over? I'm tired of us finding reasons. I'm tired of us finding reasons not to love each other. Truce? Question mark. Do over? Question mark. Victor?
Black man.
There is no truce. It can never be a truce. It's in today's society, in my opinion, what has happened is that people have been hurt, people have been stepped on. The Black woman has been disrespected for I don't know, ever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
it's almost like, in a sense, and I'm just painting this whole thing with a big broad brush.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feel like y'all want y'all lick back. And I understand that y'all been disrespected. But it's sometimes you have to realize it ain't me that did that to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we are the same way. Now, I don't see that much intermingling, even though I got 3 biracial kids. But I don't see it as much as I did before. But a lot of times with these younger kids, I'm not really looking at their relationships, but I heard that's what they do. They, whatever. So I'm gonna just start off with that.
Destiny.
We gotta learn to forgive. That's the main thing. Like he said, Black women have been hurt in the past. And
Forever.
so we have this guard up where we don't want to give ourselves fully. But we got to learn to take the hit sometimes, because sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. So we got to forgive, let the past be the past, and just move forward. Try to find a silver lining in what happened in the past and push on.
I don't know. And I do feel like it goes both ways. What Victor said when you stated that we as women have to learn to forgive, or how you said it, that you are not the one. You're
wasn't
not.
me.
It wasn't
Mhm.
you.
It wasn't me.
And I feel I've come to learn that a lot of men hold on to that as well.
Oh yeah.
And I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
We probably worse than y'all. Way worse.
Mhm.
so that, and it goes both ways. Like, we have to learn to forgive one another in order to move on to a new relationship, or we have to learn to forgive that other person. Like, everybody that you've been in a relationship with, you've been hurt by them or whatever, you can't take that to the next person that you're meeting.
So
Like, having a guard up is one thing, but thinking that they're going to do the same thing to you going in, I don't like that concept.
Erica Badu said it best. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. You gotta let that stuff go, because you end up hurting yourself as well as other people's carrying that baggage on.
Right.
So being as a man, and I'm gonna probably get cussed out for this, but being as a man that has dated multiple races, y'all are the hardest to get along with. And the reason and I'm not trying to be funny, but what I mean is, not only is it the woman thing, it's almost like you're trying to prove something in order to show me that I'm strong, independent. But you don't have to be that way with me. You can be that way at your job with them kids, with the neighbors and all that. But with me, I just need you to be a woman.
I can see where you're coming from because I personally have done that too. But it takes us getting comfortable and being able to trust somebody
That's facts.
for us to drop that shield because it's a shield of protection. We get Black women are so commonly dismissed, stepped over,
That's true.
looked over. We're not respected by pretty much
Nobody.
anyone.
Nobody.
So we're all we know.
Yep.
So until we're able to see that we can trust someone, we're going to be that way, and it sucks. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
And you know, when we was at the restaurant last week or the week before, this man came up to me and he was talking about the show where Buddha and all of us was
Mhm.
on that we did, and he said he reached out to Buddha. He was like, "Hey, I didn't know, Veronica had a podcast, blah 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 blah," and he was like, "I would love to come on your show." And he was like, "I want to know. I want to talk about. I have a question for the ladies. Why is it that you all have to show that you're so strong? Like you always saying, I'm independent. I don't need a man. I don't,
I don't
eh,
vocalize that.
he said that he wants to know why is that? Because he said that's not a good look on women when we talk like that. It makes us look like a man is not going to want us by making those comments.
That's a fact. I will say this, and I'm not backing up on my previous comment that I made about black women is hard to love. But if you, as a man, and every man in this that's listening to me will tell you this, until you get a black woman's heart, you've really never felt love.
Mhm.
Now, everything that I've experienced when I'm talking about, and when I say aggravation, we talking about the loving aggravation
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced from a black woman, your doctor's appointments and all that other shit. She gonna make sure what she's got invested
Mm-hmm.
in is well taken care of and last. So I get it, but it's the getting to that part is sometimes very, very aggravating. Because you're right, the wall is up, but a lot of times I do not have the energy nor the tools to break that wall down.
Mm-hmm.
For the right
But-
one, you will. Because Mr. Damon, I don't know if you're watching, babe. He's been so patient because I've gone through so much in my past relationships. I came in with a lot of baggage I didn't realize I had. And it took us getting to the point we're at now for me to sit back and be like, dang, I put this man through hell. Why is he still here? But I'm grateful that he is because he loves me in a way that no one ever has loved me before. So I, in turn, love him the best way I know
So
how.
when did you realize that? Did somebody have to tell you that?
Mm-mm.
So you
Yeah.
realize, see, that's
Mm.
that's where I have always, I ain't gonna say fallen short, but that's what I've always kind of, because I'm not right. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm right half the time or somewhat of the time. But in a relationship, when you get that third party in there, it's going to go whatever that third party wants it to go. Your mama, my mama,
Mhm.
my kids, your kids.
Mhm.
So if we keep it, I think just between us, if it don't
Right.
work, it's because of us, not
Mhm.
somebody else.
And see, I think
Yeah.
a lot of that, where when you said, did I talk to anyone? I did, but it wasn't you, it was God. God came to me and was like, Destiny, I gave this man to you. He showed me that he gave me that man. So I know a lot of people aren't religious or whatever. I'm spiritual myself. But if you have God in your relationship, that thing can go anywhere, man, for real. So,
Yeah. And you're right. A lot of people aren't religious when it comes to that because they're
Mhm.
like, yeah, okay, God showed you this person. Oh, okay, yeah. But I'm a believer.
Mhm.
I'm a believer, and sometimes we make the mistake by not including the higher power You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we'll go with anyone that comes our way, and then we're like, well, dang,
Cause you know
that
your
wasn't
mama gonna
meant for
take your
you.
side.
That wasn't meant for you. Let me
Nah, it
read
ain't.
what Herman says up here. Let me go back. We are. Come on, let me get to my phone. I can
We
see it
are in
better.
a time where Black women are cut
Are out of
or
order.
out of order.
With black men, this is not a situation where women are victims.
Black women are out of order with black men. I don't like that word out of order. Because I feel like we've been put in order for so long.
Yep.
If that's the right way to say it.
So,
Because
So,
the
I don't-
same Black man you're talking about is the same Black man that raped his niece.
oh man,
But I'm saying
Mm.
we have so much trauma behind the relationship between the Black woman and the Black man. It takes us coming together to heal that.
so I always hear that y'all say y'all want a leader, right? Oh, I want a man to lead. Well, I ain't ever seen a leader behind his follower. I mean, you might not like the terminology, but there is an order of things. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the head of the household, whether financially or whatever, if I'm the head, don't question the decision I make. It might sound harsh coming out, but y'all have said this. Oh, I want a man to lead. But it's time, as soon as we get to leading, and it ain't leading to where you think we should lead, then you jump out of order or out of line. And now we got a problem because now I'm trying to put you back and let you see here. So that's just like on the job with your supervisor. You don't question your supervisor. If you do, there's some supervisors that allow you to do that, but that tool is in there to say, I'll just find somebody else. Because a relationship, if you want to look at it as a job, that's exactly what it is. It's a job that we both have to work towards.
Yeah.
We cannot be equal in order for us to move forward. Sometimes you're going to lead a little bit. Sometimes I'm going to lead a little bit. But at the end of the day, the buck stops with me.
I mean, I get that, and I'm glad you say that because at times your woman is going to be the leader. At
Mhm.
times your man will be leading the way. At times you guys will be walking together. Hopefully. So I don't feel like a man has to lead every single time, if that makes sense. Just what you said. Sometimes you're not gonna know something that I know, and it's time for me to step up and be the leader.
Like your
At
doctor's
that point,
appointments.
When it come to them kids,
we leading.
y'all,
Yeah.
that's how I
Okay.
take the hands off approach. But when it's time to do some things like, hey, I want to go out and this, like, nah, we ain't going there tonight. Why? I'm like, bro, we ain't going. It's just, I'll let you know at the right time. Understand there's a TikTok, there's a TikTok out there, and it's people laugh at it. Excuse me, but a man and a woman to be walking together, and the whole time this man is observing his surroundings. He looking at this, looking at that, and y'all just and doing all like that.
Mhm.
But you say you don't, but I guarantee you, men are way more vigilant than women. Now I understand when it comes down to, and I hate to bash some people, but when I see some women get hurt, I'm like, how the hell didn't you see that coming? I mean, I know hindsight is 2020, but you go walking outside in the alley by yourself, you and your homegirls get super drunk, you got your heels in your hand, you walk into your car, like, bro, what is you doing? Why is you even that drunk? About to drive home and it's dark and you park way out there. Somebody deserve to hit your ass upside the head. Now you want to come home and won't put me in danger. Come on, man.
I don't do all that.
I mean, it might not be,
But it happens.
It happens a lot.
Happens. You
I
see a
see
group
it.
of women together, and there is absolutely not one vigilant person in that whole group. They might have a designated driver, but they're not paying attention.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I think we feel more secure when we're in a group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We feel like it's okay because we're together and we're together. Like if
Mhm.
something happened to one, we all, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like if someone a man approach us and trying to grab one or whatever, we're in a group, so I think we feel more comfortable like that.
If you my
But-
woman, you better know how to run. Don't you stay with them girls and get your head split up. Hell no.
Where the loyalty in that?
The loyalty should be at the house. That's the law. Like I get, I tell you this. Like when I've become serious, I no longer go out with my homeboys. It's as a unit. It's got to be because we be better as a team. You know what I'm saying? Because when we're away from each other, minds get to wondering, private parts get to wondering, pockets get to wondering. You know what I'm saying? You out, I'm spending money, you spending money. People looking at you, people looking at me, eyes doing this. We get home now. It's like we got to tell a bunch of lies. It's like, man, what's the point?
So, Goddess says, and I love this, why does there have to be a leader in a relationship? Why can't it be a partnership? We all have strengths and weaknesses. Where I may be weak, my partner may be strong. So we should work together. It
Coming from a woman,
goes back to at
It's-
times the man is going to be the leader. Sometimes the woman is going to be the leader, but we should come together and we should be working together as a partnership.
that don't even make sense because people get caught up. People get caught up in the terminology. That's the problem that I see with y'all. Y'all get caught up in the words. Somebody's going to lead and somebody's going to follow. That's it.
Not all the time.
But you did say that though. You did say that at one point the woman may be the leader.
Exactly. See, you
So-
didn't catch that. I just said somebody's going to lead
Yeah.
and somebody's going to follow, whoever that may
But
be.
sometimes you walk side by
You
side.
can't. That's impossible. We can't fit through the door like that.
Okay.
The door ain't big enough. Somebody got to walk in
I'm
first.
sip my tea on
Somebody
this.
got to hold the door. It's a trade-off. Somebody got to drive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop that mess.
Tyrone, I invited you on the show before, my brother. He says, "Man, this is a hot topic. I want to talk, not type." And this is where I should have had the phone lines on. But Patricia says, let me see. Men are more aware of their surroundings. My husband wouldn't let me walk on the outside if we were walking together, and he would never sit with his back turned to the door if we were in a restaurant. Exactly.
That's me too, though.
Strong. Those are strong. Those are men who were taught that and those protective instincts. Those good dudes. Good dudes.
Yeah.
Do you do that, Victor?
Of course. I mean, first date, I tell them quick, like, bro, I dated a woman that she was single for a long time. And she got tired of me when we would get out. I got tired of always saying it because I didn't want to keep people in my business. So I would always push her. I would always just nudge her over, always nudge over. And we would get to the door. She go to reach up and we ain't doing that. Eventually you get tired of that or we not gonna be together. But you're not gonna embarrass me like that. I remember she paid for a meal one time and I told her, I was like, you need to put your money back in your pocket. You pay me back in the car. But in front of all these people, I'm gonna pull my wallet out. But that's part of being that man. I'd rather somebody hit me upside my head because they think I got the money. But in reality, y'all the ones that's got all the money. In reality, you do. Because at the end of the day, you got your money and mine. So it is what it is.
I'm so glad my son, he caught on to that at an early age because he seen my ex open the door for me, close the door for me as far as the car door. Like my son, whenever we're together, he'll get out, he'll open the door. Time for us to get back in, he'll open the door. And people will always say like, "Oh, I love what you're doing," and Chad will be like, "Thank you." He'd be smiling. But yeah, hopefully that'll stick with him.
Oh, of course. I mean, once it becomes second nature. I try not to Let me see.
It's not up on my phone yet.
Is it?
I'm seeing where people's comments. There we go.
So here we
Are
go.
we good?
So where we are, yeah. I don't know if they can hear us yet.
Can y'all hear us?
There we
Give
go.
us a thumbs up.
There we go. I
Good.
hear it. So I don't know where we left off at, but sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Um, but I think sometimes we need to, as a man, we need to relinquish some things.
Mhm.
There are some things that I'm gonna tell you something. Like there's some things that we're gonna have to do. Like I understand, but you know, it is what it is.
Mm. Well, I'm glad you can agree to that.
Mhm.
It's taken a lot of breakups for me to realize, and a lot of I shouldn't say breakup. I'm just gonna just say some split ups because I think all my exes I still can call and talk to,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
but there's nothing there. But I think I can still call and talk
Have
to
a conversation with them. Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
Just not this week because I'm on vacation. So no, I
Oh
don't
my
want no damn
God.
body. Don't call me. Please don't call me. Do
Oh,
not call me.
I'm gonna call you at 5 o'clock
Please
in the morning.
see, and that's see. See right there? See right there?
oh, come on back in, people. Come on back in. We're on. We're on. Thank y'all so much for watching Tangy Tea of Life. It goes down every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And this Saturday we have something special coming. Round 2 of Women at the Table. It's gonna be my girl Brittany. She's gonna be back with me since when the last time Brittany been on? Brittany started out with me in 2019. She's gonna be sitting at the table Saturday. Also, Karan will be back at the table. Also, Tasha will be back at the table, and we're gonna have some really great conversation at the table. The women,
I had it been
men, make sure.
2021. That
No,
was 2021.
the last time she been on, yeah. So, guys, make sure that y'all watch. We're going to be talking about, of course, women. We're going to be talking about relationships and all that good stuff, the men, and yeah, all of that.
Victor, everybody's saying they're gonna call you early.
Right.
Well, I see it all that. Most of them ain't got my phone number, so I don't know who they calling.
Messenger.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's the worst, ain't it?
Oh man, that you got to be low down to call somebody on Messenger.
Boy,
Man,
that just be so
listen.
annoying.
I'm like, I know good and well. What?
Ignore.
Right. All right, y'all. Well, y'all ready to get into this email letter, or y'all have more to say on that
Vic,
topic?
post your
'Cause, I mean,
number.
it is a deep topic, and this topic actually is going to lead right into this letter that we have.
The only thing I'm gonna say is, I only, I, you know, some you ever been drinking and you be like, you have like you go into deep thought about something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm done. I honestly have given up. I'm done. I'm done.
Not on relationships.
I'm done. I'm done. All I'm doing is some screwing, and that's it. I am
No.
I'm done. Listen, when I went on vacation, and it started Sunday, and after my kids left, that was the most peacefulness that I have ever experienced. I was like, I do not want nobody over here.
The lady from up north still got to hit you up.
No,
though.
she don't, because
Right,
I've changed my mind. Herm may know, but when I get off, listen, I woke up Monday and did nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing. Well, I went and got my son and whatever, but when I got back home, I did nothing. Nobody asked me how many dishes in the sink. Ain't nobody, nothing. When I woke up this morning, nothing. I'm talking about nothing.
Must
like
be
it.
nice.
I think that'll change. Probably January. Well, after Valentine's Day,
No, listen. Listen.
because you already said.
I don't even want nobody coming. We can meet at a hotel. Don't even come to the crib. Don't be asking no. Well, what's the? I'm cool. I'm cool. I seen one of them little things you can buy off the little Adam and Eve
The
website.
blow up dolls.
I I ain't getting no blow up dog. The doggone, it's a little thing. Like, see, Denise know what I'm talking about. When you can walk in your house
Oh yeah.
and nobody is there. Imagine walking in your house and ain't no lights on, ain't no TV on. It ain't no whatever. You leave your house and you come back and everything the way you left it is still like that. Man, you know how good that feel?
Oh, it is a great feeling. I want to get the 2 comments. Tyrone says, until them kids get grown, then that quiet will hit different. But once they get grown, you're gonna be missing it.
Who?
I mean,
YouTube. I got
Right.
YouTube. I got X. I got. I got Herm number. I call Herm.
so Lisa says once you give up, Victor, the right one will come to you.
Mhm.
So that, listen, she can't. It's hard to break. I'm gonna tell you something. I found peace within myself,
Hmm.
and for somebody to break that, come on, like when I wake up in the morning, I wake up to no text messages, and if somebody do text me, I text them back when I feel like it. I'm not obligated to text and call nobody. I don't think y'all realize how good that feels. I don't have to. Damn, I ain't text motherfucker. Nobody. I'm talking about nobody. And if I go out, where you going? Ain't none of your damn business.
Mhm.
Come home.
I
when
think you'll be like that for maybe a little, like I said, till February maybe.
Mhm.
But then it's gonna be like, oh, I'm missing it. I'm missing, texting someone. I'm missing someone, coming over every now and again. I'm missing, someone holding my hand, squeezing my butt. Like you're gonna start missing all that pretty soon. We all get lonely at times.
I can get lonely.
I don't know about
You
you,
know why?
you have someone to put your foot on every night, like lay your.
Ooh.
Let me show you.
You don't think so?
I ain't gonna never get lonely. I keep this on deck.
Oh my God! Not
I keep-
$40.
I keep that on deck. Huh?
Oh my
Shh.
God!
If you see me, I got a fresh 40 at all times.
That fresh 40 gonna get you a fresh trip to the clinic.
I think somebody's gonna make you put those $40 away, and when you find that right one,
Mhm.
honey,
I ain't got no more breakups in me. I tell you that now. I'm done.
don't look for it's not gonna break. You're not
Right.
gonna. Yeah, like why you even think
Why
that
you
way?
thinking that way?
It's not gonna be a breakup the next time. This time it's gonna be the right one. I get my dress ready.
Shh, that damn dress gonna be yellow. The hell.
I'm waiting to be in somebody's wedding.
Well, Destiny married yet?
It's coming.
There you go.
Dot dot dot.
There you go. There you go. This tequila hitting tonight, boy.
All right, so let's get into this letter, honey, because I'm telling you, this letter is surrounding all that we're talking about.
I think my special person is probably at Honor Ridge or Faith.
Not the nursing home.
Somewhere up in there. I think my sweetheart in the nursing home.
Well, you say you like them older.
I do.
Somebody that can take them teeth out, huh?
Velveteen rub. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, you need to go visit more often. You'll still have peace at home.
I still have peace at home. I sure will. And I ain't got to do nothing for it either. I just go drop some Bengay off, knock her socks loose, and keep it back, keep it moving.
They let you do that in the nursing
I'm
home.
gonna try it. And if she got a roommate, menage a trois, I reckon.
Oh Lord
I
Jesus.
get 2 for the price of 1. Oh yeah.
Oh man, let's get into this letter. All right, y'all ready? Some tears may roll down your face. All right.
Oh Lord. For the tissue.
All right, here we go. Welcome to Tangy Tea, y'all. All right, so it says, how do you get over someone who doesn't love you anymore? I'm ending a 19-year relationship because I don't feel love anymore. Before you ask, yes, I said a 19-year relationship. We both agreed at the beginning that we were not looking to walk down the aisle. We've witnessed too many divorces within our families and from our close friends, so we decided early on to not become a victim of divorce. We both wear rings on our ring finger to let people who might approach us know that we belong to someone. Our parents are mutual friends, and they are the ones who actually got us to go out on our first date. The first years of dating were wonderful. Things began to change once I became a housewife and a stay-at-home mother. Our daughter is 11 years old. He thought it was a good idea to stay at home with our daughter through the early years of her life. When she turned when she turned, I will say around 7, he asked, "When will I start back working?" I responded that I'm now completely against going back to work and that being a mother and a housewife is a lot of work in itself and can be stressful at times. So I don't see the need of getting a 9 to 5. Besides, he has a really great job with great benefits and is able to provide for all of us without my extra income coming in. He became controlling and less caring of my feelings. Before all of this, he would never go out. He would stay around the house. We would play family games, watch movies. He would cook, but now he does none of this. He'd rather hang out with his friends from work in his man cave and watch football. They go out almost every weekend. He had the nerve to go to his college homecoming a few weeks ago and did not even ask if I would like to go. One evening, I overheard him talking on the phone and was making plans to go out of town. I cannot say he was talking to another woman because I could not hear the voice on the other end, but it was very strange because his tone was different and he was trying to speak low. I'm tired of being the only one trying to come up with stuff for us to do just to be told no. I hate to let our parents down because they've always looked at us as the perfect couple. I think I'm done at this point. If I leave, I'm not sure where to start. I have not been on my own since I was in my 20s. I had a great job and gave it all up for him. I now look back and I wish I would have gotten married. Maybe things would be different. He's not in love with me anymore. I can see it in his eyes, by his actions, and through his words. When you've tried everything you could think of to save a relationship, what else do you do? This hurts, and I'm not okay, but I know I have to be for our daughter. That's sad.
No, it's not. It's not sad at all. Sorry. Because all he wanted you to do was do what?
Go to work.
And you said you didn't want to do it because being a housewife
Wife.
and a mom is a lot. Okay. Women do it every day.
Every day.
I'm doing it now. Shit. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but y'all getting married would not change the situation you're in now.
Yes, it would.
No.
Financially, it would.
Financially,
thing.
yeah, but I'm
There you
saying
go.
like it wouldn't change his mindset.
No.
If y'all were married and he asked you to get a job and you answered the same way, he probably would have done the same thing.
I was in a situation similar to that a long time ago. And Lisa said it best. She was getting on my damn nerves. You were always home. So understand, you housewives, when I say this, please listen. If you want to be a housewife, there's a lot of things you got to give up. Your freedom is one. Because no matter what you do, you are a bill. You are a bill. If you leave the house, you don't have a way to put gas in your vehicle. I have to. So you talking about you want to plan some shit. I'm broke. I don't want you planning nothing because all you doing is spending, spending, spending. No matter if you try, oh, I'm saving the family money, but baby, you still spending my money. I don't care if you cut our bills from $3,000 a month to $1,500. You still spending money because you not bringing nothing in here. Anytime you go to swipe that card, yeah, you say we make enough money, but hell, it's some shit I want to do. I might want a motorcycle, or I might want a man cave. Well, you got a man cave. I might want to do some other shit. But every time you want to plan some shit with my money, nah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing too, though. We have to look at that man because he was the one that didn't want her to work. Now, see, when someone gets comfortable, now you ready for them to go back to work.
Because the kid's
But
older.
and I get that part, but sometimes you have to think about things before you actually say it. Now, this woman is comfortable. she haven't been working for what? I don't want to say 19 years. 19 subtract that. How old the child? 11.
11.
8 years.
So she haven't been working all this time. So now she's comfortable at the house doing absolutely. I don't want to say absolutely
She ain't
nothing.
doing nothing. She ain't
but,
doing nothing.
I mean, being
No,
a
don't
mother,
say that.
being a mother,
Being a housewife is
keeping-
not doing nothing. Don't do that.
First of all, it don't. If your house is kept, it don't take that long. It don't take that long. It don't take that long.
It don't take that long, but
I'm not gonna say that's all
all
she's doing is cleaning and
Complaining. Don't call me. Don't. I don't want to play no damn games. I want you to get your ass out of here. Go do something. Bye. I want to spend time with my friends. I'm tired of looking at your ass. Like, listen, every time I come home, you home? Come on, man.
You got to give each other room to miss each other. So yeah, I feel you.
that part.
You do have to do that.
Yeah, that's me. Somebody was talking about this the other day. Like they don't see how, husband and wives or girlfriend and boyfriends can work together because it's like, I see you at home. I got to go to work to see you. We ride to work. We leave from work together. We do this. It's like
I couldn't do it.
When
I couldn't do it.
I think I could
Hell
to
no.
an extent. Well, I'm gonna tell you something about me. Anybody who know me, I encourage people to stay at work if you on the clock. Cause if somebody said, well, when my fiance, she would come home and she'd be like, it's got off at 5. What the fuck you doing here? Why you ain't stayed to 7? Well, I forgot what they call it at the hospital, census or something.
Census is low.
Yeah. Man, your ass better send somebody else home because you missing out because you gonna come here and look in my face. Take your ass to it. Get this money while you young. Because when you get old and you can't get it, shit, I tell mother quick, stay at work.
Gotta said it's a child homeschool, but I don't think she touched on that in the letter.
Probably not. Her ass too lazy to do that.
Oh my God,
I mean,
here we go.
if the child is homeschooled, that's a job within itself, right there. But I don't think the child is homeschooled because if the child was homeschooled, he wouldn't be trying to get her to go to work. So that can't be it. What Herman says, man, damn her comfort. He gave her an option. She worded it as she gave up everything for him. Wrong. She made a sacrifice for the child. At any point, she could have got inspired to do something. Would she be mad if he said no?
And she could have easily picked up a hobby. It ain't nothing to get a little Cricut and make cups, make shirts.
Who gonna buy all that shit? I got to
that
still buy
man?
that.
Okay,
But guess what
but
the thing
it's
is?
an investment.
It is 2023. Damn near everybody I know damn near work from home. Lady, you ain't even got to leave your house to get a job. So, and that's the thing. Like
That's true.
3 years ago, that was unheard of.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's 2020. Ma'am, you still ain't got to leave your house.
You don't.
So she's super lazy.
And like I said, she got comfortable. She got comfortable. She got comfortable with this man doing everything, paying everything, and now he's looking at her side eye. Like, and I feel bad for her because, like she said, she can see that he don't love her the same. 19 years.
I don't know if I wouldn't go to the fact of love. When we first start off and you said they did not want to get married, you set the tone for all of this. But I will say, I feel like if they were married, he would probably not treat her as harshly with the fear. If this man making a good living and she ain't been working this whole time, half is a lot now.
Oh yeah,
half is a lot. But only thing she can get is a little bit of child support. Ma'am, you're gonna have to get a job. I mean, you can only speaking to the mic, but so much. I'm like, that ain't it.
Well,
that ain't it.
But do you think it's long gone for that? Do you think that because sometimes it don't take much for somebody to whisper in your ear and you start giving that attention to that person. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's talking to, are you dealing with someone else? But I'm saying if she can see in his eyes, if she can tell about his action and the words and she can tell that he's not in love with her anymore, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna say all his love is gone. That's 19 years.
Yeah,
You know, there's
Tyrone,
feelings.
we don't do common law around here no more. I
But
wish people stop saying that, but yeah, common law doesn't exist in South
Not in the state of South Carolina. But Marcy did make a point that she's in a relationship for the parents. She kept saying that she didn't want to disappoint the parents.
and that's another thing. We gotta stop. We gotta
Yeah,
stop.
you got to do what
If-
makes you happy.
What
can't-
I've learned that. I'm telling you, I learned that from my previous relationship.
right.
You have to do what's gonna make you happy. And she feel like, you know, like she said, the parents are looking like they had the best relationship ever, and she don't want to disappoint her in-laws or her parents. So she's gonna try everything she can to make the relationship work.
Do it, Patricia.
What? She
She got comfortable and can't afford to leave. Lady, get a job.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, sometimes men, you have to be careful because you get what you put out there. You told her she didn't have to work. So and if he did tell her until that child get a certain age, I mean,
So let's first of all, Tim, that's dope. That's dope, Tim. I understand just because. So now you want to listen to me. When I say don't get a job, you was quick to quit. Now I'm telling you to get a job. Now you want to back up and not listen. Come on now. So if I'm leading this ship or driving this boat or we doing this together, understand now you speaking for my money.
Mhm.
Like you, ladies, no matter how much you think I make, I made that. I made that. I made that. What you made, now I don't mind sharing 95% of my money with you. But just understand, I shouldn't have to give you the whole thing. And that's exactly what she has access to.
mm,
And Lisa said, being a housewife ain't all that. I've lived that life for many years. I had to deal with asking for money like I was a teenager getting an allowance. I felt control. And you do feel that way. So I'm not understanding why she don't want to go out and make her own money because
see,
I don't want to have to come to you. I need personal items. Hey, baby, I need deodorant. I don't want to have to come to you for that kind of stuff all the time.
and that's exactly why when I was asked that question, do I want to stay home and be, you know, just I didn't have to work. I didn't have to pay for anything. I was not going to go down that road because I wanted my own money. I don't want to have to ask anybody for, like you said, give me $10. I need to go get some deodorant, or give me $60. I need to go get my hair did. You know, like, no, I want my own money. Now, if you want to pay for it just because, that's a different story. But for me to have to ask you, like Lisa said, like I'm a child and I have to ask you, no. So really being a housewife isn't all that is cracked up to be for some people. Some people got it made as being, you know, a stay-at-home mom, a housewife, or whatever you want to call it. Like they don't have to worry about anything. They man give them $500 a week just because.
So let's
you know,
I want to back up on that for a second. John, I don't know. John made a comment, but it went away. Not that one. If we're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to ask for money. You got access. Like I feel like if I'm supporting you and I trust you, there is no asking. It's more or less like I'm letting you know this is what I'm doing. But if you got to ask me for some money, to me, you already lost.
But even having to let you know is annoying.
How? So even all right, so even in a relationship and you got your money and I got mine, you can't just bring a car home. You
shouldn't.
You can't even sign up for a 2-year cell phone plan. You can't do that. Not with me.
Nope.
Because you can't with me. You can't even go out there and make a long-term agreement without us discussing that, because there's so many different ways that we could go about doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of word, because that's why I got a divorce. It was more so, I've been begging you for years to get me a ring because you bought me a ring. I told you. I can only wear. Don't do that. I can only wear a certain type of jewelry. I can only wear gold and white gold.
Okay.
You went and got me something outside of that. My finger would swell up every time I wore the ring. For 3 years, I'm asking you to get a ring. You're getting PlayStations, you're getting rims, you're getting everything. And then one day you come home with a brand new car that you didn't even discuss with me.
Oh yeah. Nah.
That was the straw that broke the camel's back because that showed me that you don't give a fuck about me.
No. you're right.
Essentially, you don't. Because if you did, that same investment that you put in that car, you would have put in that ring.
Yep.
And then when I left, oh, now you want to get a ring. Oh, buddy, my feelings been cut off a while ago. That was just the thing that made me say, hey, it's time for me to get the fuck out, get up out of here.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that any big, even small financial decisions that affects the household, it needs to be discussed.
Mhm.
So
I'm
you,
with-
you
I-
just
I'm-
spoke a word on that one.
I'm with you. I mean, I'm it to the untrained eye or to the people that whatever, it sounds controlling. But understand the same thing go for me. I
Mhm.
can't do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't just go out there and say, "Well, I just got me a new cell phone." You know, I had an ex one time, and you know, we was together, and we were going through some things or whatever, and she bought a new phone. I'm looking at her like, I can't believe you just did that.
Hmm.
You just went out there and spent $1,000 on the phone.
Mm.
Like, what was so wrong with this? Like, we always got to have the newest, latest, and the greatest. Like, nah. Understand if we trying to build towards something, there's some shit we gonna have to give up.
Mhm.
Them $100 bottle of liquors, I can't drink no more unless I go get some overtime or something like that. But then if I got to do that, then I can't afford it. But
Yeah. Man. Let's see. Patricia, what she says, and you shouldn't. You have to discuss finances. You have to consider what would happen if if something was to happen to the other.
Mhm.
that's a fact. You know, that's one of my big. I will say this. I was talking to Fatima about this. It's one of my biggest fears living by myself is damn slipping and falling
Oh, you say
by
that.
myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm telling you because of how I got everything set, it might be days before somebody realize something ain't right. So, you know, I dry off in the shower and I don't walk around wet, you know, for that reason. And once I'm upstairs, I don't come downstairs. Is that what I'm just telling that's like one of my biggest fears. I'm gonna be fucking around upstairs and I'm gonna fall and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna die on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you're gonna be found.
That's
Yeah.
that's why you should take your cell phone where you go.
I can't, man. I ain't taking my cell phone everywhere I go, but you know what I'm saying? I think about that all the time. When I get out the shower, I make sure I dry. Yeah,
Cheryl said you're gonna be in there for weeks.
probably. You damn sure right. Somebody gonna come looking for that 40.
Oh God, here we go.
So one thing in the letter that stood out to me was she said, I had a great job and gave it up all. I gave it all up for him. No, you didn't give it up for him.
Mm-mm.
You gave it up for that child, actually, because you was gonna, stay home and tend to your daughter. So it's
Mhm.
not that you gave it up for him, so say. You gave it up for the family
Yeah.
and
So,
hold
I think
and hold.
when it comes to a job, I don't see a woman giving up her career.
Hmm.
Maybe a job. She probably had a decent job, dope job. She liked her job, whatever. But if you have a career, you can always find something else in that career. It might not be where you want it at or the exact place, but if you have a career and you're established, you can get another. You can do something else.
Yeah.
It just might not be what you want, but you can find something else. But just a job, nah, yeah.
Well, at this point, I don't think she want anything but to stay at home. But
Mm.
you're right. I wonder what kind of work she was doing.
All right.
She,
You know what she sounded like she was?
Mm.
A complainer. She sounded like she
Oh my
was a
God.
food critic or some shit like that. And going around talking about people. I don't know, man. Man, and I know we get on you because we be getting on people, but
Bad.
but understand, you know, this is constructive criticism because maybe you really don't see how you coming off. Like That man going to his man cave. You know, that man planning trips with his boys all of a sudden. He tired of your shit. And you need to do something. And buying some lingerie ain't gonna work. Buying a family game, it may be I don't like you got to understand when I'm tired of your shit, it's really hard for you to come back from that.
And saying that's the scary part. And especially when you've been with someone for 19 years
Yeah.
and seeing how they changed and how their attitude changed, how they tone changed when they talk to you, you know, you get to the point where you can't stand when someone breathes. You know, when it get to that point, it's like it's like,
Be like, just let this be the last one.
there's like nowhere that you can get out of that. When someone has had enough, you know what I'm saying? And it comes to the point where they can't stand for you to even be around them. And I hope that's not where this man is at, but this could be very well where this man is at. Because if she's getting that vibe from him, she knows. So she's asking the question, like, when you've tried everything you could think of to save a relationship, what else do you do? There's really nothing else for you to do. You cannot change someone's mind per se.
No.
Because once someone is in that state where they don't want anything else to do with you, they don't have anything else to say, you know, their mood changed and all that stuff that she's saying that she's getting from this guy, there's really,
you know what you sound like you saying? R. Kelly, when a woman's fed up, but the man's fed up in this situation.
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Herman, get all of us, please.
Jacqueline says a one-sided relationship will never work. Never work. And if you have a selfish person, just move on because they feel it's all about them. They care for no one but themselves. They'll act like, wait a minute, they'll act like they do, but they care for none.
No one.
Oh, no one. Excuse me, Miss Jacqueline. You need to put a space in there. You can do all the good, yet it will not be good enough for selfish people. It doesn't matter what you do. It centers around them.
Grammar police.
So, Miss Jacqueline, you're 1,000% right, but understand that this behavior was encouraged. You say y'all started off good, but this behavior your behavior created this person that was probably already there. It just took this long for it to come out. And it took these, because I really feel like if he really gave a damn about her, there wouldn't be no issue. Like, if I really care about you and you've not shown me this, if you don't go back to work, it's cool. But I feel like there's something that happened that she was just like, she did something. He was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm just on those 19 years.
Man, people getting divorced after 30 years nowadays. It's crazy, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of people stay together for the kids' sake, which ain't a smart thing. But I don't know. I just felt this ain't something that just happened. It's a build up.
It was a build up. I mean, I'll say, I don't want to. So she didn't say he would. If it took him this long for her to suspect that he may be stepping out, like this is something, like he ain't just do it. This man has been seeing and he's been thinking, and I ain't gonna say praying over it, but
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you give somebody that opportunity where you give someone that opportunity where there's even a slight room where someone can come in and get their attention. That's bad.
But
I mean, because once someone gets in that ear and you let them stay there, that's kind of a wrap. Because now you start thinking about this person when you're at home. You're thinking about when the next time y'all gonna talk, what the next conversation is gonna be about. You're thinking about their smile or their voice in your head. Like, it's a lot when someone else gets involved in your head
That's why
and takes away from what you have at home.
that's why maintenance sex is important. You have to, even though people say scheduled sex is not spontaneous, but sometimes we just got to do it 4 times a week. We just got to. That's just, you got to, because if you, whether you mad or not, bring your naked ass around here. We could be mad, we could be whatever. I ain't got to speak to you after the point, but that way you keep my mind clear. And at the end of the day, you might feel used, but at least you know I ain't doing nothing else.
Mm.
You got to have, like, even if you mad, scoot your damn dumb ass over here and give me some. I'm gonna give you a little bit, and I am going to bed. You got, I bet you, with something happened, and then they stopped doing it because they probably ain't even doing it no more.
Well, it's probably not.
Listen, them crack cleaners work, and I'm talking about them thongs. You got to.
I was like, what's a crack
You
cleaner?
got to put them things on, bro.
Michael said, years don't matter when the love is gone, and that's true.
Right. That's true.
In a-
That's true.
Mike, big brother, little. Who's older between me and him?
I think. Wait, y'all might be the same age. Or
Somebody
he's a
else.
year older.
But if the love is gone, Mike, you're 1,000% right. But if with that many years, I may, and I'm reaching, I may give it another shot. It won't never be the same, but he is right. He is right.
Mm. Yeah.
You had everybody lost with the crack cleaners because I was
Hey,
so
man, I
lost.
try to. Y'all didn't know what a pillow princess was last week.
I knew what a pillow princess was.
Ain't nothing wrong. She could be a pillow princess. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
Ain't nothing wrong with a pillow princess at least once a week. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God, Veronica, I'm not worried about who catches your attention. That's not the right way to live. That's true. You shouldn't have, you
facts, Tim.
shouldn't worry about
Mhm.
who your significant other is seeing, or
talking to,
or trying to get with. No, you shouldn't, because that's not a good feeling at all. Listen, been there, worrying about, what especially after they got caught,
Mhm.
and after you didn't forgave them, supposedly. In the back of your mind, you still like, how about if it's happen again?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's not a great feeling. That's not a good way to live.
You think she cook every day? Sure.
Nope.
She better.
Chicken nuggets
she
and
don't.
French
She
fries.
don't.
I mean, if you a stay-at-home wife, mother, yes, you should be cooking.
So I'm gonna say this: if you cooking every day, you still need to watch what you cooking, because I don't want to come home, you not working, and I'm eating steak and potatoes, because I'm gonna start cussing. I don't want to come home to a seafood bowl. I don't want to come home to no oysters, because I'm paying for it.
Yeah, you are.
That's what I'm saying. Every now and then you need to say, Vic, we got some ramen noodles around here, and I'm gonna eat them noodles and I'm gonna slurp your ass up upstairs. That's what I'm saying. Watch my pocket.
Michael said,
Michael, no. Tell the young lady to holler at me, but she would have to work.
oh Lord.
Michael, to be honest, she is not going anywhere right now.
Nope.
She better secure the bag. She got to. Because
But some
right
of
now,
us are not going to move that quick.
she ain't got no choice. Ain't he told her to leave?
No, he didn't tell her.
Oh, well, she ain't got no choice. Like, why would you want to be someplace that you not wanted? Why would you want to sleep in the bed with somebody who don't want you? Have you ever laid next to somebody, and some of us have, because I have you ever laid next to somebody and you like, I wish this motherfucker stop breathing now?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
You're like, and they take a deep breath and like, damn.
That should have been the last one. You just want to hold the nose a little longer. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I done laid next to a motherfucker and I'm watching them breathe. Okay, she down to down 10 breaths. just rise.
That's when you know the love is gone.
Oh my God.
That is not a good feeling.
No.
That's not a good feeling. Man, listen.
When you start wishing ill on the person,
Like Mills,
Yeah.
that's when you know it's time to dip.
I hope you. I'm not. I don't wish ill on no one.
I
ain't
did
there
in
yet.
that one.
I ain't there yet. I tell you that I ain't there yet. No, I don't do it. No, there's about two people that I wouldn't mind watching a car crash.
Boy, don't do it.
And I would, and they both work. They both work at my job. I wouldn't mind both of them just colliding into each other, and I can just sit back with a bag of popcorn and just watch them.
Boy, look, I wanted that, and I wanted to collect the insurance money
I
after.
don't even want the insurance.
That's how bad it was.
Oh my God!
I was praying for it to happen.
No,
I said, Lord,
you
I had
don't
no
wish
got
ill.
evil. The hell I went through, I wanted them to go through the same hell and back.
But see, this is the thing.
I've grown now.
Yeah, and when people do you dirty, you have to keep in mind that it's gonna come back to them. You don't have to pray about nothing. God don't like ugly, and that is
ugly.
I truly believe in that.
Oh, he don't like ugly.
So you don't have to wish bad or pray bad for anything to happen to someone. God is gonna take care of that.
Cheryl said, "Is this snapped or tea?"
I'm telling you, Cheryl, what's going on here?
Baby, I snapped, but I'm back sipping my. I don't got no more tea, Veronica.
Yeah, this tequila hitting tonight.
Yo, tequila. We don't have tequila. Somebody said we were sipping hot toddies, y'all. He the only one got a hot toddy. We sipping virgin tea.
You're right, but yeah, don't worry about that. They coming. That's why you just have to keep it moving. Keep it moving and keep living your life.
Oh yes,
Goddess,
living my life like it's golden.
Goddess says it's a lot missing from the letter. It has to be. He didn't just wake up one day. Excuse me. He didn't wake up one day and just decide it was time for her to go to work. What led to that? Was she pulling her weight in the household? Maybe I missed something. Goddess, I don't think you're missing anything. I really feel like she did not leave. She did not add her portion of what she was contributing to the household. Because the only thing I heard is she wasn't working, and that's it. And she took care of the one child, right?
Yep.
That was it. So, yeah.
The 11-year-old. I'm gonna tell you now. Raising a child and not saying that he's not helping out, but that's a job in itself.
Listen,
Tell me about
let me
it.
tell you something.
So
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give a shout out to my baby boy mother, because I had that little boy Monday, and that boy cried from here to Hartsville. And when I dropped his ass off, I know I said some words I shouldn't have said, but I was ready to get the fuck out of there. That little boy had me so damn mad. I was talking about he would not, and I couldn't pull over because it was a dark road. Because he's 6 months. All he wanted to do is get held. You know what I'm saying? And so he was cool till I put his ass in that car seat, and I said, well, maybe he'll stop crying. Hartsville alone. Listen,
No.
I counted every damn line. I was like, this little boy, because I knew if I would have pulled over and picked him up, he would have stopped, and then I'd have put him back.
He would start back up.
And listen, she be calling me sometimes. I'd be like, what the fuck?
But you saw for yourself.
Huh?
You saw for yourself.
Yeah, I did. I mean, and I salute her for that. But I can't do it.
see, that's what I'm saying. That's a job in itself.
Can't do it. She got way more. She's way more patient than I am. She's so calm. She's so calm it'll piss you off. You ever seen somebody like that?
Oh yeah.
Like she's so like I don't want to talk about her too bad, but she's so calm it will piss you off. She just don't raise her voice.
Yeah, when I was around her, she's very calm. So she's like that all the time. I thought maybe she was just fronting.
All the time. She works at she runs a daycare. And she like that at the daycare. She don't raise her voice. She just
those are some special people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Teachers, well, some. They have that patience when it comes to kids. Like that's their what how do you say it? Forte, whatever the
Mhm.
word is. Forte.
Forte.
They're good at that. So yeah, salute to
It's so calm that it's scary, man, because you'll never know what that motherfucker thinking.
You had to sleep with one eye open,
I
big.
don't know about no sleeping, but
Oh God.
no, we ain't doing none of that. But nah,
I said had.
Ah,
maybe.
Tyrone said got to get comfortable with them tears.
Shit. He a little boy. Listen, he need his mama till he about 8. Then he can.
Hey,
Hate.
man, go somewhere.
That's my dude though, but his little spoil ass get on my damn nerves, boy. God, oh, that little boy cry.
Now that's correct. Patricia made a great point. The plan was probably to stay at home until the child is able to go to school. Then COVID hit and she couldn't find a job, so now she's comfortable.
You can't find a job doing COVID. Everybody work from home,
Now,
Patricia.
I
She could start a podcast.
here you go, CMG Studios.
I'm gonna tell you something. The best thing, ma'am. The best thing I think you should do, if you know that man, you got to do something to show him. You got to show this man you appreciate him. You can't just tell him. You got to show him. Well,
Oh my God.
other than that, I mean, there's something that you can do cheaply to show this man you appreciate him.
Mhm.
There are
Get-
things.
Well, I mean, get a job. Yeah, that's true. But once again, she's comfortable.
She can't get a job.
And who knows what she went through? Having a child ain't no joke.
That
You know
baby
that.
11 years
I don't
old,
care, but
no.
sometimes it takes a long time for a woman to get back to herself.
Shh.
Like, I was reading something and I forgot what it was, but this lady, she was saying how long it took her to be back to normal. And
it does take a time.
this child was grown.
Oh,
My
hell
son
no.
was like
And-
2 days old, and his mama was in the hospital bed doing payroll. It don't take that long.
Not for some people.
Certain people.
Some people, it really hit different. And it
Mhm.
takes a lot from that woman, like mentally.
Because I
takes
had
a lot.
postpartum with the last two, so
You
but it ain't took that long.
you know what? You know why it take long? When you got a support system, or you got a nest egg, or you got a man that's out there. Oh, my man got this. It's that false sense of security. I should say false sense. It's that sense of security that you have at the crib. You know, you take your 6 weeks. If you know that your man make really good money, and you can take as much time as you want, or you in your mind say, my man make $75 an hour, you know, and we live very modestly. I ain't got to go to work. And it's almost like you making the decision for the both of us. You can't do that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about mentally.
I get
Take
that.
effect on someone's mental health.
Work through that on somebody's clock. I got 4 kids. I have, if they went through it, I wouldn't know it because they didn't show it.
Mhm.
I know it's real. I've
Mhm.
read stories. I'm not dismissing it. But what I'm saying is that there are some people that are faking it. Some.
Some.
So
And sometimes, we do let our mind play games on us, and we let our mind take over our body and
Mhm.
our physical, selves. Like we let things stick to our mind, and that's the enemy. But we do it,
yeah.
and it just stays there, and we start thinking, "This is my new life.
Yep.
This is me. This is how I'm living."
Mhm.
Like I'm a totally different person. Things
Yes.
I used to do, I can't do no more. Places I used to go, I can't go no. Because I physically am not the same person.
Yeah.
So I feel like if this lady did go through what's the term?
Postpartum depression.
So
Then
that's the
maybe
thoughts
she's
y'all have?
and
But
I've never been through it, but I've heard stories.
But to your point, the thing that got me out of it was going back to work. So maybe it's
And
time
see-
for her to go her ass.
and see, by
to
her
work.
staying at home,
You're just stuck with your thoughts. I don't
And
mind
that's
at
what
the
I'm
devil's
saying.
playground. I mean,
that's
you're
what I'm
left with those
saying.
thoughts all the time. So yeah,
And maybe she's afraid to go back out there. And not only, like I said, she's comfortable.
And God has said the worst thing for someone dealing with depression is staying in the house. And that's so true
That's fact.
because you're stuck with your thoughts.
Yeah.
And if you have negative thoughts, all they do is fester and grow, and it manifests physically. Like
Your husband at work, your child is at school, you're there home alone and surrounding these four walls, and you're just thinking probably negative things.
Right.
Wow. So, two things. One thing is the best place for me is to stay in. I want to be a stay-at-home husband. Secondly, so y'all like those thoughts when y'all had y'all kids like that really, like I've never asked, a woman like, not to say I'm glad y'all came out of it or if you did have them, but those are things that y'all honestly think.
Well, honestly, I can speak for me. I didn't go through that, thank God. I didn't go through what you went through.
I went through it with my last two, but my son more so because that was my first boy. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, because this is around the time right after Trayvon Martin, all this stuff is going on with the police brutality. And I'm like, oh my God, I brought a black man into America. I'm thinking about having to have that talk with him, about having to tell him if you're ever pulled over by a cop, like all of those thoughts, they rush to you. Because when you have a kid, that's when you're your most vulnerable. Because they say that when you give birth, it's like you're at the veil of life. I can remember when I had him, looking back and seeing my blood pressure drop to a number. I was like, Lord, is you trying to take me? But then they pushed something in my IV and it brought it back up. But you go through so much with having a kid, and all the thoughts that I didn't have pregnant, they surfaced after he came. So some people, it's your mindset.
So you wasn't thinking that while you were pregnant?
Hell no, I wasn't. I was happy. It was my first boy. It was Tony's first son, his first kid, period. So I was in the happiness while I was pregnant. And then when I had him, it was like, it all hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay. So you have to work through it. And thankfully, he was a great support system. When I needed him, he would call out from work and just stay home with me on those days where I was my lowest.
He call out of work. I ain't calling out of work.
He will
shit, no.
But
we talk on the phone.
But no, I was really bad off.
That's but give us an example, because I've never experienced it. Like I said, I heard stories of, things that women go through and with the thoughts that be running through their mind. But what was like, and if you don't want to go there, you don't have to.
No, it's fine. It's like I said, it was just the thoughts of what I would have to, the conversations I would have to have him. It wasn't really me going through anything. It was just the thoughts. It wasn't anything necessarily happening. And it caused me not to eat. And I was breastfeeding. So that was the worst thing. Yeah. I'm sitting here breastfeeding this baby. He's sucking everything out of me. I'm not eating. I'm not drinking. I'm just sitting here depressed as hell and not able to get myself out. So that's why I said I was grateful that he was there, because he was like, look, you got to get your shit together. We got this baby now. You can't let those thoughts fester. Because I told him, I said, I need to go to therapy. He said, you're not going to therapy. I'm your therapist.
Damn right.
And so he nursed me back to health.
That's dope.
It was just, he had to help me get my mind out of that state. It was like, what do they call? It was like a psychosis. I was just stuck in that negative mindset that I couldn't get myself out of. So.
And that's the thing. That's why I'm saying our mind can play games on us. Because that's what, I've heard stories where women, they thought about, they had suicidal thoughts. They was just that low. They was that depressed after they had their baby. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know what this lady went through.
Yeah.
Not saying that she is, going through it now, but she could have went there and it just stayed there because she allowed her mind to take over.
And it will. If you don't have somebody that's going to save you from yourself,
you couldn't do it by yourself.
I couldn't. And people, and the thing that kind of bothered me is Black people always say, pray, pray, pray. Well, sometimes when you're at your lowest, you can't go to God, but God will send somebody for you.
That's dope.
You got to talk to somebody. You got to get it out. So, Tony, baby, I love you for life, man. For real.
Mm,
That's my for life.
Rub that
because
man feet tonight.
right.
He better keep them damn socks on. Them feet's over there, okay?
So I think men could kind of go through. I think I went through that a little bit too, cause I remember before Braylon was conceived, I was saving up my money. I'm gonna buy me a Hellcat. I
Oh my
wanted me a
God.
damn Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Had that son bitch picked out. Had everything. Had my money a little saved up.
God, know you didn't need it.
And she called me and said, I need to talk to you. What you want to talk to me about? I'm pregnant. And I saw all my little money just burn up. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know what? I said, man, well, I just use my money to buy me a motorcycle or some shit.
Mm.
And I remember when she told me she was in labor, and I went up there and I saw him come out, and I was in there crying and snotting and shit. I was like, I ain't get no motorcycle either.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it was more or less I was sad for the wrong reasons. But once my son got here, it was different. You know what I'm saying? I still want one, but
That's not the top. That's not a priority.
no,
yeah.
it's not a priority.
Cheryl said you was going through a midlife
I don't know
crisis.
what the hell I was going through.
But y'all do have cycles.
Y'all
Of
do.
course, my period stay on 27 days out of the month.
Oh my
I'm only
God.
happy maybe 3 days out of the damn month.
So let those days be
So-
Tuesdays.
So, ladies, we do have to keep that in mind. Men
Oh,
do
yeah.
go through.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I'll tell you this. I never, ever, I only want to bring this up. But I remember I was in a relationship one time and I was just walking around and the person I was with was like, come on. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, let's go. Let's go upstairs. Cause I'm gonna go ahead and piece you off and fix your attitude. And I was fine after that. I don't think y'all like you can't go but so many days until we get the everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the way this flow look in this damn house. We get like that too. You gonna have to piece us off sometimes and let me lay there. You know, whatever, and then I'm good now. Herm, I'm good. Herm, you ain't never been like that, man?
Better get a bike with a basket for your baby.
He probably crying that too.
Oh God.
Crying that.
Stop doing that, baby. Don't do him.
Oh, cry, baby.
Yes, that is true, Miss Jacqueline. It
A
goes
moped.
both ways. Yes. Clarity is real and much needed. You must take time for you. Inner peace and peace of mind.
Mhm.
Definitely.
So I tell you this: when it comes to that in a relationship, say go both ways. Realize I hope she was.
She talking about the periods.
Cycles.
So with a man, you can only reject me but so many times. But when a woman, y'all can't take the rejection. See, we can't be tired and have a headache or my back hurt.
Yes, you can.
Now you say that, but 5 years or maybe 10 years ago, could you say that? Could he say that?
Mm.
Nope.
See what I mean?
Yes.
Growth. See, now that's why I like them old women because they understand. They understand. I'm like, baby, my joints hurt, and then she gonna have me some Lipitor or whatever them damn,
liniment.
whatever them arthritis medicine is. She can probably give me some of that. So I ain't got to go to the doctor. I just go in her little pill cabinet and grab everything I need.
Mm.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, them old women with that.
You might well go on and get you one.
Get me two. In case one of them got dialysis or something. We get
Oh
but-
my God.
well, I'm telling you, y'all let I'm gonna get me a woman. I'm gonna get me an old woman that got to have dialysis because at least I know where she gonna be at every 2 to 3 days. I'm gonna drop off and come back and pick up. Damn right.
So the serious question tonight
Okay.
is what the lady asked.
Right.
You know, you in love with someone. I hope that was the chair. So you in love with someone. How do you move on knowing that they don't love you the same?
You love yourself.
Mm.
I mean, that's easy to say. You have to love yourself. Yeah, we all know that we supposed to love ourselves first. But if you truly love someone, 19 years 10 years, 2 years, you really in love with someone, and then it just out the blue is no more on their end.
It ain't no out the blue. This was a
Yeah.
gradual thing. It didn't happen overnight.
So I guess my first relationship with my first set of kids with their mother, I was doing a whole bunch of dumb shit, and she was putting up with it. And then when she got tired of it, and I started looking at her different because she bossed up. I can't lie to you. She went and
She got enough.
she
had
she had enough, and she went to school and she got her RN license. That motherfucker passed that NCLEX test,
Mhm.
came home and said, and left.
I know that's right, sis. Ooh.
Right.
Hey, you know how sexy she was when she walked across that stage
Huh.
in that white nurse's uniform and got that little nightingale pin. I said, damn, boy, we about to come up now, because I had supported her. I had supported her because she ain't worked for like 6 years, 6, 7. Oh shit, 9 years. Excuse me, Austin was 9, 8, 9 years. So I'm like, man, we up. That motherfucker came home and told me, fuck me. After she passed, she got them NCLEX results. Oh man, you talking about somebody? And I was hurt because I seen the signs, but no matter what I did, I couldn't fix it. There was nothing I can do. I couldn't do nothing. So I was like, I invested all this time and no, I can't say into her because she did it herself. I ain't do shit, but just provide a house, money, car note, lights, water. She could at least stayed another 6 months.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. But
No.
yeah.
She was just getting herself
Oh
together.
yeah. So like I said, laying next to a motherfucker that don't want you there, that shit do hurt.
Mhm. Well, at least she let you lay beside her.
It was my house.
Oh, well,
It was mine.
it was y'all's together.
That ain't what that damn mortgage payment said.
Let me see what these comments saying. Someone said, "Suck it up," Tyrone.
So Denise says, if you could truly love someone, you can fall out of love with that person. You just wait. If you truly love someone, you can fall in and out of love with that person. You just got to do the work. Love is patient. And I think, well, see, somebody, I can't remember if it was Tyrone or Mike, but one of them said love is like a broken glass. You could put it back together, but it'll never be the same. I can't remember which one of them said that, but they did say that.
I saw that comment too. It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I wanted to kind of get to it. Michael Mills, a broken glass will never be the same no matter how much you try to glue all the pieces together again. Yeah.
Lisa said it was 22 years for her
22 years for what?
before she truly got tired and decided to put on her
And
big girl
sometimes,
draw.
and sometimes it take that. It take time for us to realize, listen, it's time to go. And I say it all the time, like no one can tell us when it's time to leave. We know when it's time, and that was just Lisa's time. 22 years. She woke up and was like, okay, this is it. I can't take no more. So I don't blame this lady for staying in it for 19 years. She's in love. She's still in love.
Lisa, and I'm gonna say this because I know Lisa, 22 years for me, for you did have some big draws back then.
Oh my gosh, Lisa.
Lisa lost a lot of weight. She looked dope. She looked dope, but she probably did have some big ass draws back.
Vic, you no longer allowed to have the tequila.
I can laugh about it now. I know Lisa.
No more tequila.
I know Lisa.
Lisa, when the camera go
she
off,
looked
I
amazing
got
back
you.
then too. But she right. She said she put a big girl drawers on. And she right.
She had no more tequila.
Because he getting real tonight. Oh my God.
Woo! All right. Patricia, she was buying time. She was buying her time. Talking about Victor. Yeah.
Yeah, she was buying time, all right. I sure need the receipt for that so I can take that shit back.
But that was as you say, that was dope of you for letting her do her thing. She was getting right. She was getting her art. She was going to nursing school
Better
and
herself for
getting
your
right.
kids.
And yeah,
Please, it's dope of me. I want my money back. Real talk.
What your
John,
gas money?
John says you only got to tell me you don't want me, and you can kiss me and my mammy. ASSS. I'm gone. I love John too much.
Jacqueline says you have to realize your worth, and yes, it would hurt. And with Jacqueline,
But it hurt more to stay or hurt more to leave. Elevate yourself. Focus on what you feel is worth the hurt from him. Some
see, you're a woman, man under construction. Renew your mind
I don't see
and
that
renew
one.
yourself. Glue back together. Now,
if you rebuilding yourself, you wouldn't want to be the same.
I don't see that. But
And that's the tequila.
I can see it, but it's
where is it? John?
Your
Miss
brain.
Jacqueline, you
Jacqueline.
got to put some commas in there or something.
Let me see. I can read it. Let me see what Miss Jacqueline say.
Oh,
Don't y'all come for Miss Jacqueline. All right. You have to realize your worth. And yes, it would hurt and will hurt you. Yes, it will. But does it hurt more to stay or hurt more to leave? Are you hurting yourself if you stay
Mhm.
more than you would if you leave? Elevate yourself. Focus on what you feel is what is worth to you, the hurt from him. Yeah. So you're a woman. I know what you're saying, Miss Jacqueline.
I was about to say because I don't.
We know what you meant. Know your worth. Is it gonna hurt you is it gonna hurt you more to stay in that relationship than to leave? I don't know. I say it again. When you're in love, man, you do some crazy things and you stay stay longer than you should have.
I don't think it's crazy. You're doing what you feel it is to move the relationship along. I wouldn't call it crazy because, like I said, people always say hindsight 2020, but it really is. So when you sitting back and you thinking about a relationship that you were in and you were doing all these things and the relationship didn't work, yeah, you want to call yourself stupid. I was dumb and I was all this stuff after the fact. But
Yeah.
while you were doing it, you're like,
You were in love.
and I get that
was in
now.
love,
I get-
exactly.
yeah, and it's not. I don't think anybody who tries to work on a relationship, and I really feel this way. Anybody who tries to work on a relationship, whether that person, the other person wants them or not, you ain't stupid.
Yeah, I don't
No.
I really think you really want
it to work.
it
Yeah.
to work, and I get that now. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
You have genuine intentions.
That's why I don't like to hear people when they be like, "Oh, she's so stupid. Why is she still there? Why blah, 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 or he's so dumb?" Like, don't do that.
Now understand that everybody. So I know a relationship that I can say this woman, you are stupid for being with him, but she don't know everything that I know.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I a coward for not telling her? Maybe I might be because I'm sitting here calling you a name, but you don't realize how you being played.
Mhm.
And maybe you do, and it don't matter to you, but you love this person so much that you just want it to stay. So
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mm. But is it your place to tell?
It depends. It depends. If I on what I stand on with my morals, yes, it is. So I mean, that's why a lot of times I choose not. If I know somebody in a relationship, I do not hang with them because I don't want to see shit.
Right.
Because now,
Mhm.
if you married and you out here doing this, it's almost like I'm condoning the same
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
So I do not hang with married dudes.
Yeah.
I don't do it. I'm not saying I snitch because I won't,
Yeah.
but I'm condoning it.
Well, married men, ones that are in a relationship,
Well,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to be around that stuff either. I know what you're saying. If I'm with someone and I know that they're cheating,
Right.
you know, and knowing that I know the person,
Mm.
Like if we all good, tight friends, like,
Mm,
and for me to be friends with you, I mean, saying that, you and I are good friends. Like, okay,
mhm.
say you and I hanging out, but see, I can't use you as an example because I don't know your friend. I don't know him. But say one of my BFFs, and I know their husbands, and they're out with me and they're cheating. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna be like,
Mhm.
oh, I know your husband, he's a good man to me. I don't know what goes on inside their
Mhm.
home, but then I'm gonna start feeling bad. Like, you really cheating on him? Like, what is really going on? So I feel you on that.
So I think for all the cheaters out there, I'm talking to you. You realize you putting that third person in a no-win situation.
Yep.
It's lose lose, not for you because y'all two idiots is probably gonna stay together, but you just severed a relationship because not only like you said, if you with your BFF, the husband, he more mad with you because you allowed that to happen. And then if you tell, now your friend mad with you. So
Mhm.
It's a
it's
win-win.
yeah, so it's like for all you cheaters out there, stop putting your friends in these predicaments.
Mm-hmm.
Cheat by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tyrone made a good point. We talk about people needing the communication needed is honesty, and that is something I stand on. The only solid ground to stand on is the truth.
Can't. I can't.
Boy,
I'm an honest liar.
Mm.
you can honestly just dismiss yourself,
But
man.
see,
Don't do that.
I got to. In order to protect your feelings in our relationship, I got to lie to you.
Mm,
I got to. And I've always stood on that because it's the little, I'm not talking about no big stupid lie. I'm talking about it's the little lies.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, what you thinking about? You. And I'm not,
don't lie to me like
but
that.
that's what you want to hear. You
How do you know
That
that's
will
what
make
I
me
want to
feel good
hear?
though.
Exactly. But do you understand what goes through my mind most of the time?
Do you understand what goes through my mind some of the
Nothing.
time?
Nothing. Have you ever sat and thought about nothing?
Yeah.
Most of the time with a man, we ain't thinking about shit. Like we drop, babe, don't you want to drive me today? Oh, yeah. Do you want to come with me? Yeah. But you don't really want me to say, hell no, I ain't want to go. No, I
let
don't
me know
want to go.
because
I don't want to hold hands with you.
because
My
if you
hands
don't want to
sweat.
go, you're gonna have an attitude. So tell me you don't want to go. Stay your ass home. Let me
No, we
enjoy
don't.
myself in peace.
But see, that's the thing though. If you ask me, I have to go because then you'll stop asking.
Mm. I feel what you're saying though.
I have to
Mm-mm.
go. And I'm gonna try my best not to have an attitude. But and because for every 3 things that I'm gonna do with you, I know you're gonna do one thing for me. So, I'll say that.
Tyrone, you my dog tonight because I don't know what's going on with Victor.
You really think I'm gonna leave that alone? You're right. I'm gonna leave that alone. Your man is a completely honest. Every time you ask him to do something, he want to do it. When you say
That nigga will tell me no in a heartbeat. And he know it's gonna piss me off, but he'll tell me no. And I appreciate that. Be honest with me.
okay,
Mm.
Now
I
it
ain't
may be certain things that he don't tell me,
okay.
but there's a lot of things that he will tell me because he know how I am.
Mm. So you want honesty all the way around.
Yes.
You're right,
I
Cheryl.
I say that. I mean, I would say that, but at the same time,
I'm gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See,
I'm a lie.
no.
But see,
I,
is it a lie if I stand on it?
Yes.
How? How is it a lie if I sit here? All right, so Veronica used to like the coupon and shit, right?
mhm. I'm
So
getting back into it too.
so if she like, man, I want to go couponing, you want to come with me? I don't want to be in no store for 4-5 hours. But if I go, that just shows her that I'm willing
Yeah,
to go. I don't want to do it. No, I don't.
yeah.
But I will.
See, that was my ex, and he used to work the cameras for me. Like he used
See?
to help.
And
Did he really want to go there every flipping Sunday when I go couponing and stay, like you say, 3-4 hours in the store? No, but he went because
Oh, I would
he
tell
was
you
making
no.
me happy.
But
Mm-mm.
exactly. So sometimes in order for me to put a smile on your face, I have to frown on the inside. But it ain't like I'm doing it because with just some random person. If I love you, I got to make some sacrifices. Sometimes my happiness is the sacrifice. Like
Mhm.
on a Sunday, I'd rather be watching football or doing, I don't know, cutting a cartwheel or some shit. I don't want to be in no grocery store watching you do that. But in a sense, I could get into it. I don't know. I have to give it a chance. But do I honestly want to? No. Fuck no. No, I don't. I don't.
And I appreciate him for that too, because
See?
he could have been, like you said, home watching football, or but
Whatever.
he made that sacrifice to be with me and to make me happy, because he knew if he didn't get up and go, I was gonna be like, have my little attitude for the rest of the day.
See?
But
And you will be in the store how long?
Some
As
of
your friend, I would tell you,
But you
hell
know
no,
that 3-4
Veronica, you can go
hours-
by
I
yourself.
tell you, I knew a girl.
couponing is
She
time
would go to Harris Teeter. Was it Super Double or Super?
Yeah, that's what Cheryl said. Was you
Double
at Harris
bucks.
Teeter?
I did Harris Teeter when they had the double books or whatever you used to call, but
She's-
CVS was my store.
She would start in the morning at like 9 and probably wouldn't leave to like 2 or 3. She'd be in the store that long.
Oh, hell no. I can't hang with that. Hell no. If I was that man, I would have told you, Veronica, you could kiss the crap
Well,
of my
this girl,
ass.
this
No,
lady
man.
would have a bag. When I tell you a buggy or 2 buggies full of groceries,
I wasn't
and she
that bad.
maybe spend $1.
It's worth it. But I wasn't that
Yeah,
that bad.
no.
I wasn't like into the grocery side of it. I did Harris Teeter maybe once a month,
No.
maybe. But my thing was CVS. Like I had all the toothpaste, I had all the mouthwash, I had the deodorant, I had the detergent and all of that stuff. Like just a room alone just was for my couponing. And if you want to see some of my old couponing videos, I'm on YouTube.
Plug.
It's still up there. It's still up there. Country Girl Couponing. One word, Country Girl Couponing. That was me. And used to be in the stores couponing, showing as I've been couponing, showing the deals and all that. And I want to get back into it. I really do. Because couponing is relaxing, whether if you know it or not. If you never coupon before, that is relaxing. It takes a lot of time because you have to get the coupons and stuff together. Like I used to do that like the night before. Like I'll sit on the bed, cut all my coupons. I write down what I'm gonna buy, how much it's gonna cost with my coupons, what it's gonna deduct from that, how much I'm gonna end up spending.
That's too much
Like
commitment.
it is very time consuming, but it's
not. But you get it's not for everybody. But
not.
he went to the store
Yeah.
and videoed, and you know, I ain't saying he wanted to do it.
Patricia say sounds stressful. No, it really
as
isn't.
hell.
It really
it sure
isn't.
do, Patricia.
It really isn't. It couponing was the thing.
Let us
But it's
see.
getting late, so final.
Right here with all this equipment.
Let's
Really?
see what
His cartwheel.
cartwheel.
Dope.
Cartwheel. All right. So final thoughts on this letter. What should this lady do? She's hurt, as we heard in the letter.
Cry it out. Love yourself and figure out what you're gonna do. I would leave, but that's me. I can't tell nobody what to do in that relationship.
Yeah. After 19 years.
So there's gonna have to be an uncomfortable conversation she's gonna have with him.
Mm-hmm.
Where she's gonna and he's gonna have to be open to it because she has given him all the leverage and all of the power. But if there is an ounce of I don't even want to say decency in this man because he's tried to be decent with her. If there's an ounce of love, he will at least have an open conversation with her. I really feel like what needs to happen is she needs to send the child away, and y'all need to sit at the table and lay everything out.
Mm-hmm.
And there you can make your decision on is it worth it or it ain't. But there has to be a conversation. I mean, getting a job really, I mean, eventually I feel like that is going to happen. But she needs to find out, she needs to get her ducks in a row first.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can fix this, but if it's unrepairable, then you have to go on with your next plan. But let's try to fix this first. By doing that, you're gonna have to talk to that man, and he's gonna have to be open to that conversation.
Mm-hmm. Conversation is definitely key. I have to agree with both of y'all. Conversation is key. And first of all, lady, thank you so much for writing your email letter. We appreciate you for that. And hopefully you are watching tonight. But definitely have that conversation with him and let him know where you stand if you haven't done so already. But
The letter could have been longer because she wasn't doing. I mean, like she was doing anything else. I mean, she wasn't.
Oh my God.
that's
She wasn't.
Cut the
mean.
mic.
So mean.
If
But
you
we
are
have to-
listening, we're sorry.
but you do, I mean, you do have to conversate. You do have to let him know how you're feeling. Like, I don't care if, you have to leave the house, go out on a date, whatever it may be to get him in that.
He paying for the date.
So stay at home and get to sit on the couch.
Have a picnic.
Sit on the couch and have this conversation. Wherever you go, the conversation need to be had, and hopefully it's not too late.
Have it naked.
That's
Have it
not going to
naked.
solve the problem.
But I listen. You probably get what you want.
At that moment,
I'm just saying.
but then it's still gonna go back to where it was.
I'm gonna still be paying attention.
So sex is not the answer.
I mean, you ain't
to
got to be.
this.
See, you got to understand. It ain't all about sex. It ain't all about sex. But just get naked. Just
So you want to have this conversation with me naked?
yes, yes.
It's about sex.
All right. Listen. Every kiss don't lead to sex. Every hug don't lead to sex. Every smack, whatever, it don't lead to
Mhm.
sex. But every man just want to see something naked every now and then. Her. See, everybody want to see something naked. You know,
Jesus.
I just get on the phone sometimes. I'm at work and be like, oh, there. And then I'm good for a couple hours. Every now and then you just need to see something naked.
Ma'am, but I do think you need to make the sacrifice though. If this man wants you to get a job, think about it. There's so many opportunities to have a stay-at-home job right now. Like, it's
Oh.
crazy how many opportunities are out there for, jobs to be worked remotely. So do that if you prefer to stay home.
She can Uber Eats. That ain't even hard.
I DoorDash.
DoorDash. You could do all that. Like, come on. There's so many opportunities that she can have she can babysit.
Right.
You can
Good.
pick up kids from school. I mean, there's so many little things that you can do to I think buying that man something on with your money maybe is a start. I don't know.
Mm. Well, we wish you nothing but
OnlyFans.
Oh God.
OnlyFans. That what John say. She ain't got
Oh,
no job. She can send some news.
so you really want her relationship to end.
Well, no, all right. So I was playing about OnlyFans, but y'all don't understand. Unsolicited titty picture will make my damn day. Unsolicited, shh. I take. That's a start. Y'all don't realize. Like, I understand a man send you some meat mail. You like, ew, what is this? Whatever.
Ew.
Yeah. Well, unsolicited titty picture, like I'm at work and I see a message like I watch it. And then I look and I see on my little watch image and I look and bam, I'm good for the rest of the day. I'm good for the next 2 days. And I might bring some flowers home. Y'all don't get it, man.
Let me take notes then.
Try it. I'm telling you. See, I don't think y'all women realize your man thinks that you are the most beautiful in the world, but you go out of character and you send an unsolicited titty picture and he ain't got to ask for shh.
But why does it have to be a titty picture? Why can't it be just my smile?
No, I don't want to see that. I'm tired of looking at you. I want to see some.
I'm
Listen.
sending you a selfie of
No,
me
fuck that.
smiling with a heart.
No.
Cheryl said, "What if you ain't got no tig old bitch?"
No, but see, that's it. Y'all think when you with a man, we appreciate. I know we're getting long. I know y'all don't realize that man appreciate your body. He does. And y'all have this image that y'all comparing yourself to this, but you are what we like. Send me a damn titty picture. No, excuse me, let me back up. Wash your ass, then send me a titty picture. If you listen, I got one time. This girl was sitting in the car line and she bam, and I said, I got to go. I had to get off work, cuz I had to go in the car line. I'm telling you.
All right. On that note,
Oh, good night, folks.
I had to go. Good Lord. I just thought about that. I'm serious.
now you're gonna go home and put some work in.
Ain't nobody there.
He
I'm
got that
talk-
$40.
I'm talking
lady.
about.
No, I'm just saying, like, y'all ain't got no people that just like, well, you don't, but you ain't got nobody that you could just be like, hey man, we cool. Damn, here. You ain't got nobody like that. Yeah, you just cool with. They just randomly send you some stuff like that. No, I'm the only one. Maybe it's just me. maybe it's just me.
Oh my God!
Maybe it's just me. I'm just saying, randomly, bam, here you go.
Oh my God.
No more tequila for you. Okay, well that just messed my night up.
They must have been ugly.
I don't know about that. I ain't never. Nah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay, good
Ain't no
night.
such thing as ugly. Ain't no. Ain't no
Who
such thing as an
are
ugly man.
these women?
Hey man, they sent them, bro. They sent them. I got all kind of stuff in here, man. All kind of stuff.
I'm not that girl. Why am I holding myself?
Because you're apparently that girl.
I'm not that girl. Oh my gosh. Okay then. So y'all really do be getting these pictures.
Sure, I can show you videos. Oh yeah, I'm out there. I got some meat mail out there. You know, women they like that. What they call them videos with the sound with you. You know what I'm talking about? When we, yeah, I got a few of them. Nothing wrong with that. Something wrong with that?
Mm-mm.
It's 10:03, man.
So when you get stuff like that, what? And I know we gotta go.
Yeah.
Just hold on, people. Hold on. When you get stuff like that,
That was a while ago now. That was a while ago, but go ahead.
when you get photos like that as a man,
Mhm.
where does that take you? Does it make you want that person? Does it make you horny where you want to be with someone else, or like do you catch? I ain't gonna say catch feelings because y'all don't catch feelings per se. So y'all say, but what do you feel like? What do you go through?
It's a rush. It's a rush. Like it's a rush. To be
Mm.
honest with you, it's like I don't know. It's just a rush.
Then you keep them.
It's still in the thread. Like I ain't saved the picture.
Oh, it's saved. in
Yeah,
the
yeah. I
text.
remember. Yeah, I just had to scroll through the thread, but yeah, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I didn't get into that till maybe about 4 years ago. I was like, these iPhones got good cameras. I can zoom in, make this motherfucker look bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. I can't.
You know, sometimes you got to have your legs out. Sometimes you can cock your leg up like that right there. I don't like that. I got to get a little closer. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
John
saving them.
Veronica's just tickled.
I'm like, I can't.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. This
I'm like Aisha Curry right now. Like,
you
why
got to
nobody sending me anything in my
well see. All right, so let me back
and
up.
don't dare.
So the
'Cause
worst
I'll call
thing,
you out.
the worst thing a man can do is
And will.
send some wee wee. You can't just do that. Like you can't send your penis to anybody. You
I
can't
mean,
do that.
I've gotten some
Okay.
from who I'm seeing,
Okay.
but not just. I don't get like random.
So I'm saying from the person you were seeing, if you was on air at the radio, you like, oh, what is it? Bam. And it's like, you be like,
Oh yeah,
Blushing.
so that's what I'm saying. It's just
but not from just some random person
ain't no
who
ran-
I'm
that
who
wasn't
I'm
no
not
random
who I'm
person.
not feeling. Like it's got to be something.
That's somebody on
Like
his
John
roster.
couldn't send me no. And John don't get no hint, no ideas. But John couldn't send me no penis pic.
Exactly. But a random woman can send me a titty picture and I be like, that's nice. And I keep it pushing. I'm gonna get a rush right there. Oh, damn. And that's it. I got breast pictures.
God, it's
I, when I got breast pictures from people I ain't never met.
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. Like those pictures.
Yeah.
You just see it and keep it moving. I mean, you look at it and keep it moving, or do you get aroused by them?
I ain't getting aroused by no picture now, no. But it's dope. I mean, it makes the day go by. It makes me feel like I still got it.
But does that make you say, well, dang, now I gotta send her a picture of my
Hell
my
no.
weenie?
No, because I probably sent that motherfucker first.
Oh my God.
Huh? I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. Here. Boom. Here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and talk here. Boom.
Oh my God. God said, oh, when she get random pictures, she's just send them to her friends.
All right, man. Herm, like you ready to go?
He ready to go to bed. All right, y'all. We out of here. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for
might make me a video tonight.
that
Send it to
tequila.
Oh God.
Thank y'all so much for watching the show tonight and to hanging on with us 7 minutes after the hour. Please make sure that y'all watch Saturday. We will be live Women at the Table. That's going to take place 5 o'clock Saturday. We're going to have some good conversation. I have Brittany, I have Tasha, I have Karan, and myself. We all will be sitting here at the table, and we're going to be just talking about some things. And no, we're not male bashing, but we're we're going to talk about everyday life, things that women go through, relationships, and things like that. So definitely be an interesting conversation Saturday. So mark your calendars. That's this weekend, Saturday, 5 p.m. Thank y'all once again for watching the show tonight. If you would like to be a guest, if you have a topic suggestion, if you have an email letter, please send it our way, tankyteaoflife@gmail.com. I'm the only one that gets the email letters. If you want to, you can send it to the Tanky Tea of Life inbox as well. Please make sure you go and subscribe over there to our
YouTube channel.
Yes. Go over there and watch us on YouTube as well. We'll be live there and also here on Facebook on Tuesdays. Also this Saturday, we will be live on YouTube and Facebook as well. Guys, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. And until next time, we will see you then. Destiny, thank you so much for hanging in
having
with
me
us at the table once again tonight. Victor, thank you so much, my brother.
Oh my goodness.
And guys, thank y'all, because without you, it wouldn't be no tea. Till next time. Enjoy life.